What up guys, I am Hamlik, and today I am going to be giving you my official product review of Starlink. Starlink is a satellite internet service provided by SpaceX. If you want more information on exactly what Starlink is, make sure you check out all my other videos on this topic. I provide gaming and review content daily, so make sure you subscribe and turn those alerts on so you don't miss out on any of the action. I want to take a second to thank you guys for all the support I have been getting recently. I really do appreciate it, and I love talking to you guys in the comment section and on my Discord and all the other ways that you guys can communicate with me, Twitter, whatever. I do appreciate it. I love the feedback. I love communicating with you guys. It's absolutely great. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's not waste any more time. Without further ado, let's get it. When I do reviews, I don't necessarily follow the traditional review methods. And I'm like, that's crazy. I know, right? What I mean is that I create the criteria solely for the product that I am reviewing, and then break it down into categories that are appropriate for said product. And then I rate it in those categories from 1 to 5. 1 being absolutely do not buy, it sucks, screw it, throw this shit away. 2 is kind of like, it's just kind of bad. Like it does what it's supposed to do, but it's just bad. 3 being average. 4, which would be good, like it's a solid product. We like it. It might be worth it to buy for some people, and may not be worth to buy for some other people. It's just a good product, so it does what it's supposed to do, and we like it. And then 5 being the absolute best product in that category that it possibly could be. And you could have multiple products in 5, right? Like I'm sure like Sony and Canon both have 5 level of cameras, right? Yeah, like that you would give a 5 rating to, right? It doesn't mean like, oh, there's only one best thing out there, right? Because there's different strokes for different folks. With that said, let's go over today's criteria. First category is aesthetics or sex appeal. Second would be the difficulty of the product. Third would be the durability of the product. Fourth, performance. Fifth, reliability. And sixth, price point. This will be followed by my personal opinion of Starlink and an overall rating for this product. Now that we know what we are grading, let's get it. Category number 1, the aesthetics. How does it look? Is it beautiful? Is it sexy? Does it look like a nice addition to my house, or is it an eyesore? Well, let's be real. It's a satellite dish. However, if you compare it to other satellite dishes, well, I mean, it's a UFO on a stick, and honestly, I don't really know how sexy you can make that. It really isn't a valued addition for looks for your house or property. It maybe could be used more as a conversation starter. Hey Hamlik, what's that UFO looking thingy doing on your roof? But what about the router? Router's okay, it looks pretty generic as far as like a slim router would look. It's nothing really special, it's kind of cool I guess, it's okay. It's just okay. So because of these reasons, I give Starlink a 2 out of 5 in the aesthetics department. Category number 2, the difficulty. How hard is it to install? Is it difficult to set up? Well, I can tell you from first-hand experience, unboxing Starlink was absolutely one of the most efficient things I have ever done. My day job is being a process manager, so whenever I see anything efficient, I get a metaphorical boner. Everything felt like it was in its rightful place. All the cords and components were already plugged in where they were supposed to be plugged in. Taking all the parts and pieces out of the box had a nice order and feel to it. The blood was definitely pumping on this one. There were 3 instructions in the box. Point at sky, turn on, connect. Simple as that. And it truly was as simple as that. I took it outside, I plugged it in, and I connected. The dish automatically positioned itself, removing the need for a professional to come out and locate the actual satellite and position the dish. It just did it on its own. Done. The interface for setting up the network was as simple as putting the network name and a password for it. It was a truly delightful experience. For these reasons, I gave Starlink a 5 out of 5 for difficulty. Category number 3, durability. Although I have never taken a hammer to it, I really don't think that it would hold up to a powerful hailstorm. But that's just a little extreme. Or is it? I mean, if you lived in Texas or anywhere else where powerful hailstorms are kind of a thing, they exist, they happen in your life, then it could be a potential problem. But as far as genetic weather goes though, it's just fine. There's no issues with it. But there is just one exception. One. The extreme cold. Let's preface this by letting you know that the satellite dish itself has a automatic thing that happens when it's icy or snowing on it. It warms up so it melts the snow or the ice so that it can remain connected. Also, another feature of it is that it does position itself automatically to get you the best possible connection. According to Zach Hartley on YouTube, he installed his dishy on his roof in extreme snow and icy weather. So what I think happened is that the dish warmed up, started melting the ice and snow, and then as it was drizzling off, it started to freeze. So then it created this big icicle that froze to the roof itself on the Starlink. We'll show an image up here, but it froze to it. And then when it tried to move to position, it couldn't, and it broke. However, this is not the norm, and it will hold up in like 90% of all weather conditions. For these reasons, I give Starlink a 3 out of 5 for durability. Category number 4, performance. Does it do what it is supposed to do? And the answer is yes. So we're gonna go ahead and look at the speed test right here live. So as you can see, we are getting up to 150 download speed, which is absolutely phenomenal. That is a great bar to set. And then we go to the upload, and it looks like we're getting like 15 to 25 per speed test. It's absolutely crazy. As you just witnessed, the download and upload speeds of Starlink is phenomenal. Performance of this product is off the charts. Netflix, YouTube, gaming, Hulu, anything that you can think of that you want to do on the internet, Stadia, all that stuff, gaming, anything you want to do, you can do using Starlink. Even live streaming, like on Twitch or YouTube or wherever you like to do your live streaming. But this wouldn't be a fair review if we didn't talk about the negative too. They have bad NAT types right now, but they are looking to improve those in the future. So even though we are seeing latency between 20 to 30 while just using the internet, in gaming we are seeing an average of about 60 milliseconds. Make sure you check out all the videos I have about gaming on Starlink. Because of these reasons, I give Starlink a 4 out of 5 for performance. It's good, it's just not gigabit good, which would be a 5. And speaking of 5, that segues us into category 5, reliability. So this one's kind of a touchy subject because Starlink is still in beta. Remember that, it's still in beta. This is a product review though, so I need to be fair. In Starlink's current state, there are about 900 satellites in orbit. If you look at the live Starlink satellite tracker, you really only have about 1 satellite above you at any point in time while you're using the Starlink internet. So while it's switching in between from satellite to satellite, you do see a few seconds of downtime almost every time. This will create a temporary freeze or lag moment while you are gaming. It doesn't really affect live streaming videos or anything like that, or surfing the web. It really doesn't. Like maybe like if you're trying to actively click on something while it's happening, it'll like slow, like it won't load the page quite right as fast, but then a few seconds later it'll just pop up and be just as fast as it was. However, they are planning to launch about 60 satellites into orbit about every 2 weeks. They really haven't hit that mark yet. It's been more like every 3 weeks. But once they have enough satellites in orbit, it should remedy this problem. You should expect a few minutes of downtime each day. If we are going to compare Starlink internet to all the other satellite internet services out there, it is tremendously more reliable. Because of these reasons, I give Starlink a 4 out of 5 for reliability. The last category is the price point. Is it too expensive or is it a great deal? Do you get what you pay for? Well, the kit and the dishy cost $500. The internet service itself costs $99 per month, which is pretty comparable to other internet services. Now on price, it isn't really that great of a deal, but you do get what you pay for. I like to think about it like this. If you are buying Starlink, you are paying for internet where no good internet solution existed before. You are paying to be able to use the internet in the same way that people in big cities use internet. You pay to be brought up to the current age of technology and internet uses. And I do believe that everyone that has been starved of these things thinks that Starlink is in fact a fair price. And that's exactly what it is. It's just a fair price for what you're getting. And for those reasons, I give it a 3 out of 5. Now it's time for the juicy part, my overall rating and opinion of Starlink. I think Starlink is a fantastic product that delivers exactly what it is trying to deliver. It gives you high-speed internet in the middle of nowhere. Although it is not a visually pleasing addition to your home, it definitely improves the internet quality of life for rural areas and people that just like being out in the middle of goddamn nowhere. Like me. Starlink is targeting everybody in rural areas that have no good internet solutions or bad internet solutions. And it definitely fills the shoes of that void that is left in the world today. And setting it up was a super easy job. It was a basic task that is so easy that almost a monkey could do it. The upside for this product is something special to consider too. This product literally is just in beta now and is already just absolutely the best possible solution for internet that you can have in areas out in the middle of nowhere. And it's only going to get better the more satellite dishes they put into space. This will decrease our latency and increase our internet speeds. Elon Musk even wants it to be as good as gigabit internet. And if that happens, sky's the limit for Starlink, man. There is no other solution today that could compete with what Starlink is doing. And because of that reason, Starlink is getting a 5 out of 5 overall product review from me. And the reason why is because it is currently the best solution for satellite internet. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. I appreciate every single second you guys watch. Smash that like button, subscribe, turn those alerts on so I can keep making videos for you guys. If you want to know more about Starlink, please check out all the other videos I have on Starlink. There's a lot of them. Watch them. You'll learn everything you need to know about it. Thank you so much for your time, and we'll see you tomorrow. What happens next, you ask? Find out next time.